Everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another energy reading. I took out the Signs of the Mind cards. I haven't really used these in a long time, but I don't know, something was calling me to pull them out and see what's going on. So let's see. Let's see. Divine, thank you once again for another message. Limitless experience and the foolproof universe. Divine, please console anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you for your message and protection. So it is awful. Possibility, hope, mind and spirit. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. First card. Divine, I was going to do 5 across. I know I thought about doing a Calpic on this, but I changed my mind. All right. Divine's going to give us 3, so we'll take 3. We'll work with it. The first one is perfection. God in us and through us as us can only express according to his own nature, which is perfection. Infinite good. Here and now, we are surrounded by and immersed in an infinite good. How much of this infinite good is ours? All of it. And how much of it may we have to use? As much of it as we can embody. Okay, the third card is you are eternal. We are in an infinite mind, and infinite mind is also in us. It is by this mind that we think. This mind is eternal, therefore we are eternal. Science of the mind. If anybody's interested. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. It just, I hadn't used them in a while. So 3 came out, and at the bottom we have believe. So, hmm. These are really good cards. Infinite good means never ending. Like maybe, I don't know. Infinite and eternal go together, but I don't think perfection, something about maybe somebody wanted you to be perfect. I'm getting. I don't know what that looks like, or that feels like, I should say. What is the heart of the matter for the collective divine, please and thank you. Heart of the matter, please. What's going on with our collective, our beautiful collective, God? Victory! We'll take it! Somebody here is being also seen and recognized as being victorious, triumphant. You won, my friend. My friend. That's the heart of the matter. Or it is a prediction. It's at the heart of the matter. So it is something current, like a current thought or actually happening. Temperance is the obstacle. So this is Sagittarius energy. I told you, see that angel with those red wings? Mm-hmm. This could be somebody trying to block you by stirring things up. Somebody has a lot of determination. They have they have the strength or the determination or the volition of the chariot to pull through. See those two horses? Even though it's a balance of two ways of thinking, two ways of being. This person is balancing out their yin and their yang, and they're like, that energy, if it's balanced, I could push forward. And that's what they're doing. That's what you're doing. Infinite good. Yes, yes. Somebody here is moving forward to victory because of that ability to say, okay, I accept myself at my worst, and which leads me to victories beyond that. I accept myself at my worst, which allows me to have my best, the best of me as well, to enjoy the best of me. And I think that's what's motivating you, because look at it. It's almost like this guy's coming in front of the parade, and he's got the laurel wreath, right? And then behind him comes, the tank, coming through the parade. And somebody's like standing, like, remember Tiananmen Square? Guy standing out there in front of the tank. I don't want to talk about that really, but that was a bit really, I don't quite understand what happened there. I kind of always had a bohemian gypsy hippie kind of spirit, so I really didn't. I remember some things, like I remember Patty Hearst, that was a big thing, but I was still a kid. Somebody's fortune. You are headed towards your fortune. Somebody is trying to, like, like like you're driving down a dirt road or a dark road, and all you want to do is get home. There's nobody around, so you're gunning it, right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody steps out in the middle of the road and goes, "Help!" And that's this person. I'm not joking. They will do whatever it takes to stop you for some reason, from your destiny, from your fortune, or somebody really can't. They might be, really trying, because in the past, maybe they were successful in getting you to not see something, or not even wanting to. For some of you, you didn't want to know. Like, hey, if it doesn't touch me, it doesn't nothing to do with me. And then you found out later on that it had a lot to do with you, you know? Mm-hmm. Also, too, uh, Elijah's chariot, which eventually was given to Elisha, funny thing. But yeah, it took Elijah up to the heavens. Infinite good. And that's another thing. Your goodness is infinite. And that's why you cannot be stopped. Judgment. Okay? Someone wants to have that, they want to get in that glow that you're in now, because you're a phoenix. So somebody in the comments said something about being a phoenix, I think, but it's a metaphor, my friend. You just like Yeshua, Jesus, Rabbi Emmanuel said, that he spoke in parables because a lot of people wouldn't understand him, so he had to do like in a story type of way. That's the metaphors are basically the same type of deal. Judgment, somebody wants to, in the future, they want to come back, they want to reunite, but they don't want to be judged. But they're going to be judged. If they come back, that's the way it is. You're going to be looking at this person like, it just, how can it not? When they are trying to stop you and not wanting you to see your potential. Somebody was really trying to stop you from your potential. Look, somebody wants to apologize, or there's a baby or a pregnancy, or there's something fishy going on here with someone here, with someone's apology, or with this pregnancy, or just with someone's offer. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's the devil. Something's not right about this. Don't ask me to do that again. Hope and fear. Yeah, this is a Capricorn. This is somebody who's toxic. Look, they got a bug in the brain. They got a little buggy up there, a little buggy in the brain. Somebody in your environment has really bad intentions. And or they could be obsessed, an addict, have issues, you know. I don't know. Could just be Capricorn. Somebody is hoping possibly to copy you. See, they're trying to craft or copy you, or, you know, or afraid of somebody's work. Maybe what you do for a living may intimidate somebody. The outcome is, oh my, look at that fighting, and somebody wants to argue with you or fight, or somebody wants to get back with you, or they may try and start a fight with you, or somebody that they're with may try and fight. You've moved. Look at Cancer Chariot moving forward. Wheel of Fortune. Why is this person trying to muck it up for you? You know, that was long ago and far away. Cut it out. They want to interfere with something here. Change somebody's mind by making them feel sorry that they paid for some kind of sun, happiness, paid for something here, possibly with a King of Cups. I don't know. Man, whatever. It's been so long ago. Why are you still there? Why are you still, I mean, why is somebody still, why are your ops still your ops? Like, like they've done other things, I'm sure. For those of you who haven't bothered with these people in like forever, like, haven't you made new enemies? I mean, not to be funny, but what have they been doing? Why is what you do or who you are, um, driving the chariot in some people's thoughts even? You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be thinking about you. Like, why would you have to even, the only reason why, for a good percentage of you, the only reason why this is coming out in the reading is because this person won't leave your energy. You left their energy, but they won't leave yours. Is what I'm getting here. Like, you're really you just peace out, you know? Peace and be happy. We have a King of Rods and a Queen of Rods here getting money. There's a couple that are receiving funds, fire sign couple, receiving funds for somebody. Ooh. Ooh. There were the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, somebody here is having, I don't know if they're having an affair. It's a very dangerous one because it will tell who the father of a child may be. You just don't shoot the messenger. And if you don't want the raw truth, don't come here. Because here is where the tea gets spilt, man. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad and I'm sorry, you know, but don't get mad at me for just being the messenger. What is this about this triumph and victory? Yeah, look, they don't want you to say, and they want a victory over you not seeing or not knowing something, or in hoodwinking you, or in double crossing you. That's the heart of the matter. You triumphed over this being double crossed. And somebody here that they like leave the door open. Like imagine this being a long big shoe in the doorway or something. I don't know. They don't want something to end. They're trying to keep like their foot in the door. What? Chariot. Yeah, somebody here. You're like somebody's very quick moving. And I don't necessarily mean like quick minded. And like you're the type of person that like you're so determined to succeed that your mind like creates different ways for you to succeed because uh what is it, one of the things about manifesting is when you say you have to be open to something or something better, and the divine sometimes shows you other things to do other than you what you want to do, and that will lead you to something better. And this is this infinite good. Your mind just keeps it. This is like the engine of a car. It keeps. My mind's like that. I'm constantly like I could be doing this. I could be doing that. Like when I did a lot of wire wrapping, I would think of designs in my sleep, or different methods. My mind just continually creates. Um, yeah. Someone turned their back on a Wheel of Fortune. Well, that's not your fault. Or somebody here, yeah, somebody basically turned their back on their destiny. They didn't want you to see something here. Oh, wait, yeah. They didn't want you to see that they were overwhelmed or burdened, or they were about to let you go because they thought you were a burden. They might have wanted success with somebody else in the past. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to slow up this money, this judgment. This could be a lien. This could be a judgment against property that goes in your favor. But somebody wants to slow up some payments. Or a judgment against you where it stops you from getting paid. Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't live by your rules that you have set for me because they are not my rules. They're your rules. And you took a walk. You were like, well, I'm sorry about that. And, or we could also say somebody here didn't want you to see something that about a child, a baby, a pregnancy. They wanted you to walk away due to this. This person's salty, but it has nothing to do with you. If they got somebody pregnant and they married that person and you've moved on and it's been years ago, there you go. There's one, once upon a time and they lived happily ever after. It's a story and it's the end and the beginning. There's no like elasticity there. It's like, why are we pulling this apart? But then we have another aspect of this, of what that is. Yes, somebody here is closing a cycle with the devil, or they want to bring the devil back around because they're obsessed with you, or a Capricorn is involved somehow here in some judgment and something's being stopped with regards to this judgment or slowed up. And this is a wish for work, a wish for work. Somebody's going to be wishing for work. Or now, on the other hand, check your ego. If you are becoming successful, and this person didn't want you to see this Wheel of Fortune that sits here for you, don't let your ego run checks, or somebody here did. One of the two. What is this in the outcome with the Five of Wands? What is all this fighting about? the star, fighting over the star, fighting over this victory, fighting over this Aquarius energy. Could be a celebrity, King of Cups, could be a celebrity water sign, I don't know. Something about this money go or something in the balance is being juggled with regards to a water sign masculine. This is an investigation, maybe bringing a victory when something goes in the King of Cups' favor. I'm just saying someone did not want someone else to propose to someone here. So they lied and said, I don't know, they lied about you. Ace of Swords in the reverse, and I didn't put it that way. I'm going to put it up right now, but somebody lied about you or about something. It could be something sexual. I'm not going to lie, but why? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who really cares? I'm going to do taking out the oldies but goodies. The only old deck I don't have here is my old Palladini deck. Do have some oldies. I want to buy some new decks, but I have so many. But I do love them. I love the artwork. Somebody here is a high priestess is turning something down, or somebody's turning down a high priestess, or they missed an opportunity with the high priestess, or maybe a high priestess is just saying, I'm not, no, 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 no. No, I will not interfere anymore, or no, I will not be brokenhearted anymore, or no, something isn't going to happen anymore. Okay, what is this with this blind? I did get that blind-sided thing. What is this with this hoodwinked or double-crossed recognition, triumph? Somebody feel like you double-crossed them because you decided to move forward, you know? Ace of Pentacles. They don't want you to see this golden opportunity for recognition and to triumph. Somebody here, yeah, but they're almost like barely holding on to it, like, oh my gosh, I can barely hold on to you not seeing this, that you are the golden ticket, Willy Wonka. You're not Willy Wonka. I don't know what the son's name was, the little boy's name was, I forget. But remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? The little boy who had the golden ticket. Somebody did not want you to see. Or no, somebody is learning that maybe you're not going to negotiate with them. You don't want to negotiate something with someone. Now this could be over this recognition that somebody tried to keep you from. Temperance. This is somebody who's coming in real quick. This is this negotiation. They wanted to come in real quick and negotiate something with you, or I don't know, be seen as really a good person. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Somebody gave someone the cold shoulder and is looking in another direction. Air sign feminine, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is somebody who's looking in another direction, or is distracted by fortune. The Queen of Swords. Past is working. Somebody's burden is work. They couldn't see their way through all this burden to make a choice with something that they were to work with something, to make something work. Okay, what is this Knight of Pentacles in the future, please? Divine. Slow. Money slow. I don't know. Yeah, something's coming up real quick. Like somebody's doing something real quick. I'm hearing to slow up somebody's finances or to be judged. Yeah, left out in the cold. Somebody who walked away was left out in the cold, possibly for a flirtation or a pregnancy, because somebody here turned their back on their fortune for a Queen of Swords, it looks like. What is in the what is this with the Eight of Rods? Somebody in the environment, if you are a Capricorn, wants to come back around, or you want to go back around to them, they want to go back around with you. Oh gosh, let's see. Somebody could have closed the cycle with some kind of devil, demonic worship, cult, being in a cult. They got out and now they want to contact you. I'm just saying. Just giving you the information. This person is hoping that their wish will come true with whatever it is they're working on. Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign feminine. And the outcome is a star being laid to rest over a fight. So somebody may be trying to set up a fight. I don't know. This is some illusion about Leo being a mother or an empress or somebody having, I don't know, somebody holding back funds from a celebrity who is this King of Cups, who was guarding their family by betraying you, by using a high priestess, devil, baby, all that kind of crap. Okay? So this is somebody's whole family's kind of a little on the shaky side, so be careful in them streets. Don't fall for, if you fall, don't fall for anything nowadays. Lot going on in the streets. When I'm out on the streets, so I walk the way I wanna walk. Yeah, some gift was supposed to put you in high honor. It was supposed to be unexpected. It would have been unexpected income. It was a gift. Why is this such a problem? Look at OMG. OMG. I'm in shock. That never happens. Are you kidding me? All right. The troll woman's at the bottom of the deck. That's weird. Expect unexpected income. Expect a surprise with unexpected income. Privileged lady, golden ticket. Somebody didn't want you to see that they got this golden ticket and they were triumphing. Or that they double crossed you, but they really didn't even want you to see something about also potential, that you were the golden ticket, the privileged lady. Somebody didn't want you to see that. The challenge here is this message. Somebody found out something in the mail about a death, possibly of a Sagittarius, or possibly um, maybe they're finding out, I don't know, this is something about a death, some message getting to someone about a death. Somebody's trying to block it. Journey. This is someone who is just, they're on the journey, they're moving forward here. And they're going quite fast. It's like car to train, whatever way possible. What is it with this Queen of Swords? Or they're thinking of moving very quickly. Concern, yeah, because somebody is concerned about this Queen of Swords. Choosing something here, some kind of fortune. Turning their back on someone for a fortune. Somebody's concerned about that. Or for their destiny, which would be your fortune. In the past, somebody got a message of concern here about someone not seeing that someone was overwhelmed at work, or somebody was working on overwhelming you and they didn't want you to know. This is the future. This is somebody's coming in here. This judgment is to put somebody in jail. What? What's that about? Five of Pentacles. Or they're in some kind of, oh, look. Court, couple, left out in the cold. Something about a child, baby, or an apology. In the environment, we do have the main female. The chapter is closing with a Capricorn, possibly with some kind of documentation. Possibly a ruling was made. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and somebody is wishing on, I don't know. I don't know what this, they're hoping that their wish comes true with regards to something that they're working on. And this is a great fortune. This fight is going to be laid to rest. This is attached to a great fortune. Be careful, because someone insincere may claim that they want to invest in your business or your job or whatever it is you do. Okay? They may come in like they're interested in you or something, or they want to make something official. They're thinking of ways to get, I don't know what they want from you. I don't. You do better than I. But let's just see. Let's see if we can get any more information. We do have the jail here, so I am going to take out the crime deck. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It really does mean a lot. You have no idea how much it means to me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you to my Patreon patrons, members, and sponsors over there. Paid and free members, I appreciate you. Please do not make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Use your own free will and allow your conscience to be your guide. Divine, what is this privileged lady, the central focus, about? What weren't we supposed to see at the heart of the matter? Incoming message about this somebody's trying to get a message to you, to a privileged lady. Maybe you can't see it. The challenge here is to get a message to you. Somebody is thinking about texting you. I don't know. I'm hearing somebody about an ending or a death, maybe before someone passes, they want to talk to you. I don't know. What is this journey about? This journey is what is it? The journey starts with the first step or something here. Arson, what? Somebody wants to be involved with a fire, or they're thinking about fire here. They're trying to do something real quick with fire. This could be, I don't know if it's the transit system, but it has to do with the vehicle. Somebody's going on a train so that they can't be traced, I'm hearing, to a vehicle. This is a bad guy to terrorize you. Somebody here, they're concerned about this Queen of Swords doing something, turning their back on them. That's why they want to do this stuff. There's something going on here. What is in the past? This message of concern. Memories. Somebody's getting a message about something about, do you remember? About something that they worked on to block somebody. In the future, everybody's blaming everybody. I told you, false accusations about and going to jail. So, my mommy used to say, I will punish all of you, and this way I will get the culprit by default. And many times, that's exactly what happened. Okay? Oh, they're going to court saying you're the Antichrist, and that's why they left you out in the cold? Mm-hmm. Is that for real, for real? Yeah, here we are, never surrender. This main female's trying to do something online they're the devil and they're trying to make it seem like you're the Antichrist. Isn't that the popcorn again? Look, I'm not, oh my gosh, look. Demonic possession, this Queen of Pentacles, demonic possession, cybercrime, manipulation. Get the heck out of here. That's what they're hoping that this works because they want you to get in trouble for what they're doing. But how can that be possible? How can that be possible? I don't know what truth comes out. Okay, so I see also here that somebody's going to be double crossed, or somebody's looking to double cross somebody. Great fortune, the truth comes out about somebody, some competition here for some celebrity status being laid to rest, and the money's going to, this is about this great fortune. The truth is going to come out about, but it's not going to be the complete truth. It's really not. Because somebody doesn't want you to know the part they played in it. They want to tell you everybody else that was involved. And this person in your environment is still not giving up. They're a Capricorn, and they're still doing cyber stuff on the computer. Do they think they have some like special internet immunity that they're not going to get caught doing this? I mean, for real. Now, you've had the same rival for a very long time down the rabbit hole. Somebody that wants to control you through sex? Possibly. They want to just come in just as a friend, just to reset the situation. But they're still going to be as fake as they were because they look sparkly, but they're as fake as they were before. That's the prophecy, guys. Okay? Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the bell icon so you know when I'm back around. And until then, peace.